Welcome to Cool Breeze Podcast, where we keep it cool. I'm your host. What it do? So welcome to Cool Breeze Podcast, where we keep it cool. I'm your host, What It Do, and today we are back with another video, and today we are here with Mr. J Mac, Mr. Put It On himself. How you doing today?
I'm good.
That's good. You ready to keep it cool?
Yeah.
Okay. So first question I like to start it off with, how is your mental health?
Right now, mental health, for one, is important. You gotta make sure your mental health good. But me personally, I'm doing good, just trying to take everything day by day.
That's good.
Not stress about the future, worry about what's going on right now.
Right now. So, like, with that, how do you feel like our generation, we be stressing because, we feel like if we not doing nothing right now, then it's, like, never going to come. Like, how do you feel like that be impacting our mental health? Because I know, like, our generation, we be...
Personally, that be me. Like, I be sometimes be working myself up, like, thinking, like, dang, like, what's my future gonna be like? What I'm gonna do in the future? Like, how everything gonna play out? But I had to realize, like, stuff gonna eventually come. I can't, you feel me, stress myself out about stuff. That's why I was saying you gotta live in right now, worry about right now, not, things in the future of that nature.
Yeah, 100%. So like, with you being an HBCU student, because I know going to a college, it does take a toll on mental health, but at a HBCU, I know sometimes it could be a little different. How would you say, like, going to a HBCU has helped your mental health, or, like, has had an impact on your mental health?
HBCU just feel like home. Like, feel like everybody around you just like you. You feel me? Like, fun, the vibes be there, like, I feel like at PWI I wouldn't get the same experience, like, you feel me? I feel like I'd be bored, I'd really be antisocial then, so it's a good experience.
So why did you choose the illustrious Winston-Salem State University?
For real, my nigga Vaughn, I think it was like my sophomore year, we was starting to get close and stuff like that, high school, and we was just talking about college and stuff like that. Then senior year came around, and we might as well be roommates, you feel me? Like, wherever we go, we might as well be roommates. So he was like, he trying to go to Winston, I looked into it, stuff like that, and we chose it, and ever since then,
it's been history.
It's been that.
What's one of your favorite Winston memories thus far?
Favorite Winston memory?
I know there's a lot. I know.
Favorite Winston memory. As far as, like, myself, like, what happened with me, I wanted Mr. Put It On my sophomore year. So yeah, that was pretty lit. Yeah.
So with that, how did it feel when you won Mr. Put It On?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really think I was gonna win, to be honest.
Really?
Like, me being for real, like, I ain't really think I was gonna win, because I'm not like, when I be dressing, I try to be as humble as possible. I ain't like, because personally, I feel like everybody dress different. So I know a lot of people might not like, what I wear. Some people might, you feel me? So with that, like I said, I didn't really think I was gonna win, because I ain't really think nobody voted for it. But when I won, it felt good.
I voted for you. I voted for you.
Appreciate it.
So, like, how did you go about, like, to putting yourself out there for people to vote for you? Like, did you, like, market yourself, or it was just based off of the strength?
Not really. Like, I posted it maybe like 2-3 times, like, go vote for me or whatever. But like, really just wearing outfits around camp, posting pictures, like, that was really it. Like, I ain't really, like, marketed too much. So
that's good. Good. So what is, like, some of your biggest inspirations for, like, fashion?
Really, I don't really got no inspiration, like, when it comes to fashion. Like, for me, it'd be like, if I like it, I like it, you feel me? Like, I don't really look at nobody else, be like, oh, like, you feel me, I want to dress like that, nah, like, me personally, if I like it, I like it. And then the type of person I am, I only wear stuff once. It's
really?
bad, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
I wear stuff once, especially if I take pictures in it. Like, I probably won't ever wear it again. Like, you feel me? And that's bad. I know
that is really bad. You just wasting money.
It is, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't. I've always been like that, though. Like,
So all of your fits that's on your Instagram, we will never see you in them again. You don't like
not as putting not as far as putting on a fit. I might wear it like
separate,
like on some chill shit, like where like go play basketball or just to go out on some shit. But
just
fit,
wasting money. Jesus, I couldn't do it. No. So like, do you come from a family of like fashion people, or like a family that can dress, or you just was like?
Not really. I ain't gonna lie. Like, not really. My mom, you know, she know how to do her thing or whatever, you know. But like, nah, not really. Like, I don't really know where the fashion thing came from. You feel me? Like, I really don't know. Like, as I got older, there's just something that I started liking. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
So you be the cousin at Thanksgiving in the living room with the full fit on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Everybody else in that it's just you.
Yeah. And also my brother, like, he real into fashion or whatever, stuff like that. So I know I be talking to him and stuff like that about like fashion. So I don't know where it came from. We both, you know, we be doing our thing every now and then, you know.
So like, what's your favorite like brand designer or something, or a brand that you want to get but have yet to get?
I'm not even really no name brand type of person. Like I fuck with it, but it's like I'm not really into that. Like I said, like if I like it, I like it. You know, like eventually when I'm able to, you know, buy what I want to buy, I probably will tap into like name brand and stuff. But right now, like I really be shopping at the thrift store. Like, I be at the thrift store a lot. I done bought stuff.
Really be having a bunch of
like I done bought fits about $5, $6 whole fits. Like I be at Walmart, Target putting stuff together. Like a lot of people don't even be knowing that.
Because when you have that real fashion sense, you can really put anything together and make it pop. Because it's like you could have a whole $10 outfit that'll look fresher than that dude got $1,000 outfit on, and it's just based off of like. So like when you be putting your outfits together, what's the first thing you like think of to go off of? Because I know some people do shoes, some people do their pants.
Really, it all depends. Like it really all like if I buy a shirt, I just automatically buy some shoes or buy some pants to go with. Or if I buy some pants, I buy some shoes, or you feel me? Either like something like that. But I don't really go based off like nothing for real. Like I got to the point where it's just like
it's just whatever you feeling.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So when you go shopping, do you be buying fits or you just be buying pieces?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even go shopping.
Really?
Like, I might order something online every now and then, but I really be shopping with my best friend. Her name Majay. This is actually her brand right here. But her,
shout him out.
Everybody, make sure y'all go shop Habits. You know, Habits Co.
They got some fast stuff.
Yeah, so that's really like if you look on my page, that's really what my page feel with, like straight her stuff. Like that's really what I be trying to get her stuff out there. Like I didn't got a lot of people on count.
Yeah, I be seeing.
So
it be some fast stuff up there. Push it. So aside from the fashion, we gonna get into your content creator side. So what made you want to start being a content creator and tap into, you know, the YouTube world?
I used to do YouTube in high school. Like my junior year, I had a YouTube channel with my ex that I was dating at the time. You feel me? And I used to do YouTube, and at that time, like, I really wanted to do YouTube. I don't know what had sparked me to want to do it, but I really did. But then all of a sudden, I just stopped. And then I came to Winston. My sophomore year, I joined something called like Rams TV. You feel me? And they be doing like stuff like YouTube type stuff, like, you know, like making videos, recording and stuff like content. So I fell in love with that. So that's when I'm like, I might as well start my own YouTube back. You feel me? So 1st of January, I was on it. Like ever since then, it's been up since then. So,
when did you start? January what year?
It was this year.
This year? Really?
Yeah, January
I feel like you posted last year.
Nah, I started January this year. I wish if I would have been started like my freshman year, I could have really been. Yeah, but I started like second week in January, and like I said, it's been up since then. So
like, what was what's your why behind your YouTube?
I know I have my personality. Like I get a lot all the time. Like people tell me like you funny. Like you feel me? Like and it don't even be like I be trying to be funny. Like that's a lot of people though. Like you feel me? But it happened. I know myself. Like I can really make some money off doing it. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't talk to a few people like what you think, how you think it'd be if I try to do stand-up comedy, you feel me? And a lot of people look at me like I don't know, like, you feel me, like, cause it's like, when have you ever heard of somebody say, oh, I want to be a comedian?
That is true. You really don't.
Exactly.
They just people who turn out funny, and then it's like.
But I already feel like if I took the time to actually try to do it, I probably could do it. And that's what I'm pushing with my YouTube, like, trying to get, you know, funny content out there. And, you know, a lot of people doing YouTube now, a lot of people trying to, like, really posting the same thing. But if you think about it, it's everybody can do the same thing, but who gonna do it the best?
That is really true. And then so everybody is different.
Yeah, so that's how people blow up off that shit. So, you know, right now I'm just, you know, trying to push just different, just trying, like I said, I was trying out different stuff, see, you know, what I like the most, you feel me, when it come to YouTube and stuff like that. So
what are you really trying to, like, promote now, like, moving forward? Have you, like, figured out exactly, you know, the exact content or concept that you want to
no, like I said, that's what I'm trying to figure out now, like, what exact content, like, am I going to, like, do people like the most? And I know I had posted a video, you know, me doing spelling bee with the crackheads and stuff like that. I know a lot of people like that video.
It was hilarious. I was in my room rolling.
Yeah. So I want to get into doing more stuff like that, but when it comes to, like, public interviews, so many people doing, so it's like you gotta really choose something that people is not doing, you feel me? So, like, it's hard, but, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, you just who do it the best. Like, you gotta,
that is true.
You gotta just who do it the best.
That is true. Shout out your YouTube. Shout out.
Oh, yeah, make sure everybody go tap in and Big J Mac on YouTube, you know.
Right now, it'll be like right here, right here,
sure.
Right here. So, what would you say so far in life you would say is your biggest accomplishment, or accomplishment that you want to achieve? Let's do your biggest accomplishment and then one that you haven't achieved yet.
My biggest accomplishment right now, I could say, like, as far as school wise, I made Dean's List.
That's good.
Last semester.
That's good. That's really good.
That's one of my biggest accomplishments. But in the future, I'm really trying to, like, take off. Like, I'm trying to be the next, you know, like him.
Big time.
Like, big time. So that's really my main goal, and I want to do it with YouTube. I don't want to do nothing else. I found my passion. Like, I'm trying to.
No, that's like you feel like that's your calling to be behind the camera or in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's
I feel that. What's your favorite Jordans?
I'm gonna say ones. My Jordan 1s, that's probably my favorite, but I don't really wear Jordans. Like, I do, but I'm starting to not really like Jordans like that no more. So yeah.
Why?
They starting, like, I don't know. I feel like there are too many people wearing them. Like, it's everybody's starting to wear the same. Then they're releasing the same things, and they not even. They don't feel the same way. They don't look the same way. So it's just like, I don't know. I ain't really into. I'm really trying to get on, like, I don't know. Trying to really switch my whole fashion thing up. I'm trying to find some.
What type vibe you trying to go for?
I don't know. I want to go for, like, I'm trying to get out the Jordan phase, you know, like you know, stuff like that. I'm trying to get into some. I don't know. I just want to try some shit out. Like I said, when I actually can afford how I really want to dress, like, it's yeah.
So if you was to go on a shopping spree right now, and you could have if somebody was to write you a check right now for you to go shop anywhere, how much would you want your check to be? How much would you need to be shopping spree? Any number you can pick. And you can go anywhere.
Yeah, it depends on where we're going, though.
You can go anywhere you want. They say you go shopping, I'll write the check. It don't matter the total. What would that number say?
I ain't gonna lie. I might fuck around. I don't know, though. Like I said, I don't be shopping in the mall. Like, cause when I do go to the mall and shit, I don't find nothing. But I also don't be in a store that I know I ain't supposed to be in, and I can't fucking afford. So, you know, that might be another thing. So if I know what I got it, I might fuck around and go splurge, like you said earlier, on some fucking designer just because I got it. I can do that. You feel me? So I don't know. That'd probably be like go to, like, a designer store.
What do you have any store in mind that you would go to?
Probably go Dior. Yeah.
Dior?
Probably, yeah. I fuck with Dior, yeah. Yeah. Most likely.
Would you get any jewelry or anything?
I need it. I need that.
You gonna get the bust down rolling?
I need it. I'm telling
Chandelier
you.
on your wrist?
I need it. I need it.
You gonna get? Would you get a chain with your name on it, like a big chain, like a baby chain?
Hell nah.
What type of chain would you get?
Like I feel like the whole chain with my name on it, like with the name on it, it's kind of like, I ain't gonna say played out, but if you know who a person is, or you know what you need your name on your necklace, you feel me?
I get it.
So,
I get it.
But I really don't know what kind of chain I would get though. But I know when I'm able to afford it, I need it. Like,
you need it?
I definitely need it.
Do you have a logo for your YouTube?
Nah, I ain't got no logo.
Because I was gonna say, you could probably, whenever you do get a logo, you can put that on your chain.
Yeah.
So with your YouTube and stuff, like, you want to go more so like the entrepreneur route. Would you want to, later on in life, start your own like fashion brand, clothing line, or anything like that?
Yeah. Like when after YouTube take off, yeah, for sure. Like be able to start my own clothing brand, but I be looking at it as one of my closest homies already got her own clothing brand, so I would more so pour into her, you feel me, and let her do her thing rather than I just wear it, rather than me owning my own clothing line, you feel me. Because I used to have my own clothing line, but
really?
Yeah, back in high school, but I stopped. I don't know, for some odd reason. I really don't know. But
what was your brand?
It was called Blessed.
Blessed?
Yeah, and it would stand for like different acronyms. Feel me? So, but yeah, like after I stopped doing it in high school, and then I started wearing her stuff, it was just like, what's the point of me having my own? I could just wear hers. You feel me?
So would you do like a partnership where y'all could do like collaborations and stuff
for sure.
like that?
I would definitely do that. Even not just with her, with other people too. Like, you feel me? Like I be like now people be reaching out to me, can you wear this? Sending me stuff like that. I tend to wear that sometimes too. Like when people send me stuff, I wear that. So yeah. So
with being an HBCU student and stuff like that, do you think it's important for us as Black people to go to a HBCU? Oh yeah, for sure. Because I feel like we wouldn't fit in, especially the way we at. We wouldn't fit in at no PWI at all. You feel me? Like the way we at school, I ain't gonna say we act like bad or nothing, but where we turn up, it's like it ain't. The atmosphere is completely, because I feel like at a PWI, like people like you who like actually like dress, people would be like look at you weirdly, because like all they wear is like sweatpants, sweatshirts, and they all look alike. Right. And then it's like they ain't got no fried chicken Wednesday, no fried fish Fridays. And I went on UNCG's campus during their homecoming, and I was like, where's the homecoming at? Because if like you walk on Winston campus, when it's homecoming. Yeah, facts. It's like if you wasn't to go to Winston, what other HBCU would you go to? I ain't gonna lie, if I would have known about Clark, Atlanta, before I came to Winston, I would have definitely went to Atlanta. Cause that's where, like, after I graduate, that's where I want to go. You never thought about transferring? I have, but it's just like out of state tuition, OD. Like, you feel me? And then it's like I'm already in Winston. You feel me? I'm about to be done, so it's like I might as well just wait. But if I would have known about, because I didn't know about Clark Atlanta until I got to Winston. So if I would have known before, I would have definitely went up there. So what is your major? Like, what do you go to Winston for? Business administration, and I got marketing, and a minor in marketing. But I wanted to change my major to mass communications. I just changed my major to mass comm. But they was telling me like I was gonna have to take some classes, like I might not graduate on time, all this other shit. So I was just like, I'm gonna just stick with it and just do my YouTube outside of school. You feel me? Like I ain't even gotta have no degree in that necessarily. Cause then once YouTube do take off, you feel me? I want to have multiple businesses, so that degree gonna come in here anyway. So hey, it is what it is. Yeah. Have you thought about masters or anything? No. Once I graduate next year, it's over. One and done. It's over. One and done. Like college is cool and all, but the work not even hard. It's just schoolwork is. It just don't be it. Like I don't know. It just be like fuck school. Yeah, because that's how I be feeling. Like literally, like that's how I be feeling. Because I don't know how we did it in high school. Because we had like 4 to 8 classes every day, and we had all these extracurriculars, and still was getting all this work done. And now in college, it's like, yo, I'm tired. In college, it's like you grown, so it ain't nobody on your ass like
You gotta do your work. You better turn your work in. You know, in high school, your teacher gonna tell you, like, you feel me? She gonna. But in college, none of that. You on your own.
Yeah,
so,
and then your parents ain't on you too, and it's like, you know, it's simple to be like, nah, I ain't got no homework done today, rather than okay, like you can see what I got going on.
Yeah.
So, what would be like one thing that you would change about your college experience so far?
I wish I ain't come in during COVID, man.
I ain't lying.
I wish I didn't come in. I feel like college would have been way different, like, if we didn't come in during COVID, because that messed a lot of shit up. I ain't even get to walk across no stage, like, you feel me, for graduation.
Literally, we ain't get
none of that, no prom, no none of that. We ain't get no rendition, like no.
Did you walk under the arches? Because I didn't. I didn't, like, because before COVID, I was like following like everybody from Winston, and Winston was like, that was like its best year, and I was like, and then boom, COVID, and it's like nobody really shows us the love that we need, because like we really suffered.
Yeah, but people don't, like, when that conversation comes up, people act like it ain't a big deal.
Literally,
but
like,
nobody being like, when we get older and we grown and we tell our kids, like, I ain't even get to walk across stage in high school. Like, that's gonna sound crazy.
Like, we didn't even get a senior prom, and for everybody who was like, I'm not gonna go to junior prom, I'm gonna just wait till senior year and do it big. They ain't even get to experience
luckily,
that.
I went junior year.
Same.
Luckily, I went junior year.
Because literally, it was just one random day, and that was just like the last day of high school. And then it was like 3 years later, we're juniors in college now, and I'm like, wait, like, where did the time go? And nobody just wants to show us some love or give us, because I feel like we need some type of appreciation.
That's what I'm saying. Next year graduation, I feel like they should do something for us. I don't know what, but I feel like they need to do something.
They need to go big or go home. And then with this new COVID strand of this zombie thing, I really hope it don't affect graduation. Because that would be
stage. No matter how you put it, I don't care what happened.
You gonna walk across stage.
Walk across that motherfucker.
Rather nobody in the building, you gonna walk across it.
I'm gonna walk across that motherfucker. I'm telling you.
Facts. So I feel it. So do you think that this new like COVID thing, this new COVID or zombie virus thing, is like gonna be as bad as they're predicting?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really been getting too much in it. Like, I heard like something about it, but I ain't really like be reading on that shit. Like, I don't really be caring about shit like that. Like, just like the COVID shit, like, I ain't really care about that shit till I got it.
Man,
I got
how did COVID affect you?
I ain't gonna lie, like, I want that bad. I lost my smell though.
I lost my sense of smell too.
I couldn't smell for about 3 months.
3 months?
Telling you, like, it took a minute for my shit to come back. Like,
I was good for like 6 days.
Nah, I'm telling you, it took a minute for my shit to come back. But other than that, I won't really that.
3 months is crazy. Yeah, so like, how did you find out that you couldn't smell? Because I remember my exact moment.
Shit. Really, I don't know. I kept seeing it online, like looking like symptoms of you got COVID and shit. So I already had the shit. I'm in my room chilling, and I let me see if I can smell something. I tried to smell some lotion, and I couldn't smell it. So then I had tried to smell my food. I couldn't smell it, and I'm like, damn, I done lost my smell. I'm glad I didn't lose my taste though. That's where I would have been fucked up.
I would have been mad.
I would have been fucked up but that was it. That's my smell. That was the only fucked up part about it though.
Same for me. I was cleaning, and I had a Clorox wipe, and I was like, I don't smell no bleach, and I was like, maybe it's because I used it, you know. So let me pull out. I said, oh hell no. Yeah. I gave it to my friend. I was like, you smell this? She said, yeah. I said, God. And I said, I got it, man. Because where were you when you had COVID?
Crazy part is they had you remember that shit freshman year? They used to have like the box, and it's like they used to have like play music. It was in Greensboro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You so caught it.
I went there, and I'm talking about we in there squished up,
y'all
like, whole party and
deep,
like, you feel me? And about a week later, like, my chest started hurting. I'm like, ain't no way I got COVID. When it got tested, hey, me and Vaughn had that shit, like, crazy. We was the only, and it was crazy that we was the only two that had it out of our whole friend group, like, and we was all together.
I was the only one to have it out of my whole friend group, and I'm like, we was all together.
Like, we was the only two that had that shit.
That's great. So. Did you go back home to quarantine?
Or definitely.
Really?
My mama wasn't playing that shit. Hell no.
See, I got COVID right after Thanksgiving break freshman year. So it was like I didn't go home. Everybody left like middle of November, and I came home like December 3rd. So at first they had me in a hotel, and then they moved me to Wilson, and I couldn't get none of my stuff from my room. So I had hospital sheets in my room. I was in there about to kill myself. It was like, because you know how Wilson is just bad looking anyway. Imagine none of your stuff, none of your decorations, your pillows, none of that.
Like a jail cell in that bitch.
I was in there about to go through the ringer.
Yeah, I had goddamn, like, as soon as I caught that shit, I called my mom, like, yeah, I got it. She came, got me. I was at the crib. They already knew how they was treating motherfuckers. I wasn't going through that. Hell no.
Yeah, cause they was treating people like we was finna die.
Yeah. Hell no.
Winston was acting a little bougie with the way they was keeping us though, cause they could have did a little better. I'm not gonna hold you. So like, what's one thing that you would change about Winston? Cause there's a list if you ask me.
Change, I ain't gonna lie.
Or feel like was better.
Food, like I feel like we need more options, bro. Like
in the caf or like restaurant wise.
Both. Like I feel like we need both. I heard they're supposed to be coming out with some new caf shit next year or whatever. But as far as like DJR and shit, like Chick-fil-A, like I'm not giving Winston my own money. Like you feel me?
Once that DB out,
I'm not paying my own money to them, especially if I'm not getting the same Chick-fil-A I can get if I go to Chick-fil-A for real. Exactly. But yeah, the food for sure. I feel like that's it though. Like other than everything else, I don't really got no problem on it. Feel me?
You know, our Chick-fil-A used to be a Popeyes.
I heard.
And I was like, why would you do that on an HBCU campus?
Yeah, I heard that shit. They should have just kept it and just added Chick-fil-A. Type shit.
I feel like if we were to have like 2 more restaurants, we would be good, because that's Subway and Chick-fil-A. It's like, because you eat Chick-fil-A for 2 weeks and it's like, okay, this chicken starts to taste nasty. Right. And then it's like, okay, the Subway never got lettuce, if you ask me. They ain't never got no lettuce. And it's like sick and tired of the back and forth and the back and forth. So with going to a HBCU, like, what is one thing that you say that you've seen like at a HBCU or really like within you that would get like your black card revoked from like how, you know, our black community is set up, especially at Winston?
For me personally, or for other people? For
you personally, and you could do other people too.
Shit. Some of them dances, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, because
the one that go like
it's a lot. It ain't even just that. It's a lot on. I don't know. For one, I ain't got no rhythm for it.
Really?
So, I ain't like So that ain't my cup of tea. So I know that's one thing. That's probably the only thing though. Everything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you play spades?
Hell no, I play tongue, but not spades.
You play tongue?
Yeah.
You good?
I ain't played in a minute, but yeah, I was good.
Boy, I'm a tongue champion around here. Can you play Jim Rummy?
I don't know what that is. See, really? You lost me. That's the spades. The only thing, spades and tongue. The only thing I know. Ain't gonna lie.
You know about Kunkay?
No.
Ever heard of a game called Bullshit?
I know about Bullshit.
Okay,
I heard that.
Okay. So what is your favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood memory? Shit. I ain't gonna say this is my favorite memory, but one I can remember, I did a backflip off a dresser. You feel me? And fucked around, hit my head right back on the dresser. Like, as soon as I did the backflip, I ain't even land where I was supposed to land at. Busted my head wide open. Like, I had to get stitches. How
many stitches you had to get?
I think it was like 10, 11, some shit like that.
I know your mama cussed you out.
I got my ass whooped.
Because you had no business jumping off that dresser.
Ass whooped, nigga.
But that's your favorite childhood memory?
I ain't gonna say it, but I don't really remember a lot of shit from my childhood.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, hell no. Hell no. Other than like having like little girlfriends and shit like that, but nah, I don't really remember a lot of shit.
No, it is, because it's like certain stuff, it's like we only really remember like traumatic stuff from our childhood, but like everything else, it's like if something comes up we might remember something, but other than that it's just gonna be like a fog type.
Like that's how it is. I don't remember nothing shit like that.
I feel it. So like with us like being in like, I want to say like the extended 90s babies generation versus like, you know, the Tide Pod eating people, like what would you say is like the biggest difference within like the society, within like the remainder of us who was raised right, and then these crazy new people?
I ain't gonna lie, the biggest difference, a lot of people just simply won't raise right. Like, that's all it is. Like, you feel me? Like, especially coming to college, you see a lot of people coming to college. You see a lot of people is raised completely different than how we was raised back home. Like,
some people,
that shit is crazy. Yeah, people really be dirty, and you don't realize that till you get
to college.
Yeah, like, that shit, wow.
It makes
the fact that we gotta goddamn wear shoes and showers and goddamn just a whole bunch of other shit, like that shit just let you know, and motherfuckers don't know how to clean up after their shelf and all that other shit. So yeah, I think that's probably the main issue. Motherfuckers just won't raise how we was raised.
Yeah, cause like with the new people, with these kids, you know, fighting their teachers when they taking their phones and stuff.
Yeah, like that's like, what I'm saying. Like I wish I would have did some shit like that in high school.
Like, it was a privilege for us to take our phones to school, cause I remember it was a point in time where we had to keep our phones in our book bag type, and it was like only in between classes and lunch was the only time you could have your phone. And these,
like kids raised nowadays, but they don't care. I'm telling you,
their parents don't beat them.
They don't care, bro. I remember, like, that's one thing I do remember, getting my ass whooped. Like,
okay,
my mom was gonna whip my ass.
Okay,
no matter what I did.
And you see, we came out just right.
That's one thing I do remember, though. Yeah,
it's cause like it's the way that. It's like this gentle parenting, they're too gentle. And I feel like society now is so soft.
Yeah.
Because like stuff that was flying back in like the 90s and stuff, and even in the movie Rush Hour, you know how like if that movie was to come out now, because I think Jackie Chan said nigga in it, if it was to come out now, it would be like this whole big thing. So like, what's one thing like right now, not even right now, but that you hate about our society or our generation and stuff like that?
I ain't gonna say like I hate it, but like
dislike.
You know, like the whole marriage thing. Like, you feel me? Like, it's like a lot of shit going on right now. Like, you seeing on the social media, motherfuckers talking about like they don't want to get married and like they don't believe in marriage and shit like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them people. Like, I ain't gonna say I don't believe in marriage. That's not what I'm saying. I believe in marriage, but the whole, we gotta go downtown, we gotta sign these papers, like
the like paperwork part of it. You don't like.
I can propose, we can have our wedding, honeymoon, all that shit. But like, talk about papers and shit, I don't want to do that. That's personally, but I do want to get married though, just without the papers.
Why like without the papers?
Because it's like, if something was to ever go wrong, it's like now we got to go through a whole bunch of other shit. You feel me? Just to get away from each other. Then it's like, I ain't gonna say I've never seen a successful marriage, but it's like, growing up, that's not what, you feel me, I was necessarily around these stuff, you feel me, like marriage and stuff. Like, of course, like my grandparents and stuff like that, but like marriage has never been like something that I've been big on, you feel me, like always. You
want it to be like, when you done, it's a quick, leave, simple process.
When we done, we're done. Like, that's all it is. You don't want to be
legally tied to nobody.
Unless like we got, at that point, unless we got like kids together or something, of course. But like, nah.
So like, if you was to meet somebody and they wanted to have the paperwork and stuff like that, and that was like their deal breaker, and y'all met like in a middle point, would you do it to where you had like a prenup, to where it's like a simple process and it's just like, what I got, you got, that's simple, like that?
That's what it would have to be. Like, if that's the deal breaker, then yeah, that's what it would have to be. Cause I don't like that.
Can't
shit.
do it.
Hell nah.
Can't do it. I feel so. Like, how, like with our generation now and dating, how do you feel like that is? Cause everybody says they want a 90s love, but everybody want to be Future.
Ain't gonna lie. Nowadays, you can find your soulmate. You feel me? You just gotta be ready for that. Like, if you're not ready to settle down, you feel me? If you're not ready to commit, Like to be with somebody, you're not gonna find that. Of course, you're gonna think everybody ain't shit. You feel me? Like that's what you're gonna think. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like this generation too stuck on looking at other people relationship, you feel me, and comparing it, you feel me, to their actual life. You feel me? You just gotta, your time gonna come. You feel me?
And just wait it out. Because it's like you get the whole like social media image, and it's like, oh, y'all up on here, da 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 da. But it's like they could real life be mad at each other and just doing it for content because that's their job.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you gotta be ready for that shit, bro. Like, a relationship is like it's a lot.
It's a real love is hard and it's not easy. And if it's easy, it's not real love. And like our generation too, it's like, okay, it get hard. They just be like, okay, I'm finna leave. Like that's it. Like I deserve so much more.
I used to be like that on my end. Like once I got tired, it was just.
You was just like done.
But I'm a relationship type of nigga though. Like I like doing relationship shit. Like I like going out to eat, shit like that.
So you a lover boy?
I am, but at the same time, it's like I'm not though. You feel me? But I'm also that boring boyfriend though. Like I'm the type like I sit in the house all day. You feel me?
Type.
Unless you be like, oh, let's go here. I want to do here. I'm gonna make it happen. Let's go do it. But
so you're not the planner, but you just
I get it done though. If you say you want to do something, but. If it's up to me, I'm sitting in the crib. I'm chilling. Like, you feel me? That's me.
No extra. So like, why you say you was like the person to be like, once you get tired, you was done. Like what would be behind it?
I didn't been through the toxic phase. You feel me? Like I didn't have that. You feel me? And I don't want to necessarily go through that again. Like I ain't gonna say it was the worst, but it's just saying I didn't have my phase. Once you go through like a little phase of toxic, like you just not doing that shit. No more, you feel me? Like, but it's like I don't always believe. Everybody think like when people break up, it's because of cheating. I don't like that. Like that's one thing I don't like when it comes to relationship, because cheating don't always mean like nothing. Like you feel me? So just because a motherfucker break up, that means somebody cheated.
Yeah, because it could be an honest and truthful, like genuine agreement, and they can be mutual friends afterwards.
Yeah, but that's also hard too.
Yeah, that's hard. That really takes like strength and really like growth in a person for you to be able. But like they say, if you really love somebody, let them go. And like somebody says, if it's real love, it'll come back.
Right.
And so just really weigh it out. So like, how would you say, like, what was your like maturing point from like in dating, from like just leaving quickly when you got tired to really understanding that it takes the time and process and the work?
Shit. Like I didn't only have probably like 3 real relationships like out of my whole life so far. So it's like I know what it takes to be in a relationship. You feel me? But I also know what comes with being in a relationship as well. Like as far as like stuff ain't gonna always be sweet. You feel me? Like y'all gonna have y'all arguments and stuff like that. You feel me? Your disagreements. But after I had my first relationship, I was in that relationship for like 4 years. Like, like on and off type shit. Yeah. So it was like after I had that, it was like, all right, now I know what I want. You feel me? And I dated my ex that I just broke up with. You feel me? That's still my dog. You feel me? Like that's what I was saying. Like relationships don't always gotta end from somebody cheating. Like you feel me? Like somebody just may not be happy. Somebody it just might not be the right time. But like you said, if it's real, it's always gonna come back. So you feel me? Like I just had to realize like I had to find what I wanted. You feel me? And like really what I wanted. So yeah, that's really what it was.
Really what it was. She was like, okay. Let me put my big boy pants on.
yeah.
So like, if you could go back to any generation, which one would you go back to and why?
Generation. Oh shit. When you say, what you mean by generation?
Like time frame of life, like any time. Like I ain't gonna say slavery, but like you can go to medieval times.
I ain't gonna lie. Like 2016 summer.
Oh, 2016.
That was the time, bro.
Man,
like 2016
the music,
summer
the vibes,
2016
everything.
Summer was the time, bro. Yeah.
Man, that was the place to be.
Yeah.
That was the place to be. So, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? And why?
Superpower, shit. I want to be able to goddamn read motherfuckers' mind.
Yeah.
Cause I be wanting to know what motherfuckers be having to say.
the honesty.
Yeah.
What would you like? How would you feel if like you was reading somebody's mind and they was just like plain on just talking shit?
Then that's why I want to know, because I be wanting to know what like if this motherfucker's talking shit. Like that's the thing. So yeah, that would be my whole thing. And then it's like, if I do hear you talking shit now, so you was talking shit, you're not gonna know though.
Yeah, you're not gonna know.
You're not gonna know. So yeah.
You just walk up. So you was talking shit.
Yeah,
I heard
really
you.
What it was,
Imagine the face on that person. So would you have to do another superpower or just reading people's minds?
Invisible.
Really?
Like, if I could be invisible, like I can be able to like go through walls and shit like that, some superhero shit.
Yeah.
And then be able to come out of normal type shit. Like
yeah. That
probably,
man,
yeah.
that would be fun to walk through walls.
Yeah.
And then you could walking through walls, just reading everybody's minds.
Yeah.
That would be about. So like, if you could be from anywhere on this world, on this map, where would you want to be from?
Everybody know I'm from the A.
The A? Really?
Hell no.
Why
I
the
be
A?
telling motherfuckers I am from the A though. Cause
Really?
yeah, I don't know.
What part you say you from?
East Atlanta. I was on shit.
You think he's on shit?
I really do fuck with Atlanta, bro. Like that's like I said, after school, that's where I want to go to. Like the vibe down there, I feel like my career, that's perfect where I need to be at. You feel me? Like, so yeah. That's
You feel like fashion wise, you'll fit in like perfect.
Yeah, like fashion wise, content creating wise, like everything. Like that's perfect. That would be perfect for me. Yeah.
Do you have like a creator or content creator, or somebody that you want to collab with or something like in the future, anything? Or have you thought that far yet?
I have, like people like Funny Marco. Funny Marco. I be fucking with DDG, like niggas like him. So like niggas like that, but I ain't really. I'm trying to come up by myself first, and then be able to collab with people like them. Like, of course, people around me right now. Like, if somebody in the area, you feel me, want to collab. So, but as far as like famous people, like I'm trying to be able so they know me first. You feel me, like before I try to reach out to them, shit like that. Yeah.
So you want to have like a name before you approach them, so that way it's more like an easier process.
Yeah,
because like I feel like if like right now they'd be like, well, who really are you? But it's like when you have that name, it's like, hey, like what's up? Let's link it up. Let's link it up.
Let's do something. Yeah.
I feel it. Well, I would like to thank you for coming to Cool Breeze Podcast, where we keep it cool. I am your host. This is J Mac. Shout out your YouTube.
Make sure y'all go tap in on my YouTube at BitJMac. Follow me on Instagram at JGotFans with 2 Y's.
Okay, make sure y'all do it, and we will see y'all next time. Make sure y'all keep it cool. Wait.